Hi Virgo, welcome to your November read. Thank you. Remember guys, this is general. If you want something more specific, please check out my website, VeniceItalyTarot.com. I actually added a few 15-minute options on there. I know the holidays are bittersweet for a lot of people, so if I can help in any way, I would be honored. So check out my website and see if there's something on there that you're interested in. Okay. Remember guys, check out your sun, moon, and rising. Very important now. These energies are a bit much, so forewarned is forearmed, right? So there we go. Okay. Again, I shuffle like a crazy person offline so that you don't have to watch me, and I clear the energy too, so this is fresh just for you. Okay. I'm seeing a theme, and I can't say I'm surprised. It started out when I started at the top end. I noticed a theme there, and I'm starting to see it again here too. Okay. The overall energy is Lady Justice. This is wonderful. She is about fairness and truth, and cutting through things that don't serve you. She's about balance, and I think that she seems to be showing up in a lot of readings, so I think that people are just, they're just cutting through stuff that's not serving them, and that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. That shows that in October and September and this year, we've gotten it. We get it. All the craze wasn't for nothing. What you need to know here, this is the King of Wands. He is about honor, and he's a leader. He's more like the he's gonna do things his way regardless, not in a bad way. I call him my my Michelangelo card. He follows what he wants to do, and he does it successfully. He doesn't pay attention to all the crazy gossip and the this and that. He gets things done, and he does it in an honorable way. Good family man, good family, it doesn't have to be a man, good family person, values are rooted there. The Wand King and Queens, I call them the hostess and host with the mostest. They are very creative people. They don't put their creativity on a shelf. They do it because they know that they're here to do that, and it's doing their part for the greater good of everyone, and they do it. People are drawn to the King of Wands. He's charismatic. He's funny. He's theatrical. It's a great energy to have. If it's not you, it's someone in your life, or it's just a great energy to have. That's nice. What you need to embrace here is the Judgment card. Sorry, guys. That is that's about waking up to your calling. Maybe you haven't embraced something that you wanted to do. You put it on the back burner. A lot of times that's what happens. We write out a list of things that we want to do in our lives, and then life takes over, and that gets put on a shelf somewhere. Maybe it's time to pull that down and look at that. You're given a second chance here. This is a calling to wake up and live the life and step into the life that you're meant to. You know, be honorable to yourself, is what that is about. And Lady Justice, she's about living a life of truth. And if think about it, if we're not stepping into who we truly are we living a life of truth? Not really, right? So that's worth thinking about. What you need to avoid, be aware of, conscious of, is the Page of Wands. He's a free spirit. Do what you're going to do in an organized manner. Get a plan. Don't just, get something in order, what you want to do. Don't just, I'll try this, I'll try this. Just get your plan in order, and then follow it, because what you've got here is wishes fulfilled. So make a wish, and it's in the outbound. So you get whatever it is here that you're doing, that you're going to step into, you do it. So make this big, and then make your wish, and you're happy. This card, why it's a wish card, is because you truly do step into your power. You're content in life. You realize that the material things in life are not the things that are important. And, your cups are overflowing here. You are in a place where you're content. You have purpose. It's not about the monetary things, in materialistic things in life. The true value lies in, your health, your kids' health, a safe place to live, food on the table. You realize those things are blessings, and that's your wish. Wish big now. Wish for whatever it is that you want, and embrace it. Okay. The overall energy here, and I see him come up in a lot, and rightfully so. We've done a lot of clearing this year. I would not expect anything else. So I'm actually thrilled. He's the healer of the ages. It means that we're dealing with things in a positive way. We're finding places for them. We're not getting stuck there. We're overcoming them. We're realizing that it needed to happen, and we're accepting it. So it's about health and vitality. It's about newfound wisdom and new ways of looking at things, realizing that making things more simple for yourself, it's about letting go of old wounds, old ways of doing things. Generationally, things just perpetually create the next generation and the next generation. At some point, someone's got to say, let's just stop for a second. And that's what you're doing. You're realizing that those ways of doing things were great at the time, but they're not serving your current life. And you're correcting that. And that's wonderful. That's what it is. It's about simplicity too. Cutting out things that really don't serve us so that we free up our time. Did you ever walk down the cereal aisle? Who needs 500 boxes of cereal? Seriously, make life simple for yourself. Make the choices for yourself simple, and that's what everybody's doing, and I'm grateful that we're seeing a big movement in that direction. What you need to know is the door to spirit. This is a wonderful card. It's spiritual awakenings. It's new beginnings. It's we've healed, and now the door are flying open to us left and right. We're stepping into what is truly fulfilling and contentment and solace and happy. You're being guided to who you truly are, and that's what this is. You're being given, literally given, the opportunity to do that. So that's wonderful. And you've got the wish card here. You do it. You know, this is all part of the healing, is, you know, realizing where value truly is, you know, priceless value. What you need to avoid is the envy card, falling back on old habits. It's showing up in the what to avoid, be aware of, conscious of. That's why it's showing up here. The grass is not greener. You've got the perfect yard right where you are. You're, you know, enjoy the blessings that you have. We don't need to compete with the Joneses. We really don't. It's a shallow, it's not worth it. Where you go from here is the Strength card. Perfect card for that position, perfect card for any position. It means that you know, you're balanced. You realize your true value, you realize positive patterns, positive ways to do things. You realize that you don't need to, you know, stronghold people to get where you want. You know, real leadership and honor and a life of truth and balance. This is the start of the read's energy, and this is the end. This is wonderful. When we're firing on all cylinders and we're not being, you know, letting that monkey on the wheel go around rampant in there, life is great, you know, and that's what I see here. I see doors opening to you. I see you stepping into your power. I see you living a life of truth and justice and fairness and cutting out the stuff that no longer serves you. You've got wishes fulfilled here. You've got a calling, a whole new calling. This isn't little, guys. This is something that will change, and it won't change back. This change will be sustaining for your lifetime. Even if you go on to something else, this will carry you there. It's a milestone, stepping stone. It's not something little. It's a different phase in life. It's a whole new way of life. And that can be as simple as changing your mind on something. That's how powerful the mind is. So you do it. I mean, right under what you need to embrace here, that is the World card. I'm sorry, the Judgment card. This to me is the Chariot. You're putting it in action, and it's in a balanced manner. This is wonderful, guys. I see a second chance here. I see a whole new life for you. You're stepping into something that you may have put on the shelf years ago. You have strength. You have focus and desire. You have doors opening to you. You have healing. And guys, this is not little healing. This is healing from generations of stuff, you know, that you've been carting around. You're clearing that out, like down to the bare bones, and that's wonderful. You are going to feel, and I pretty much think you already do feel it, because that's what's propelling you and keeping you going forward. You have no doubt in your mind right now that you are surrounded by whatever you call angels, guides, whatever it is that is the security grounding point for you. You know they're surrounding you now. You feel the presence. This reading is wonderful, and it's like white. It's just resonating. It's just, it's an opportunity to start a whole new life. You know, that's, what else could you really want? And you get your wish, and you have your strength. All the doors fly open to you. And you step into your power, your truth. You're living a life that is fully alive, and that's what we're here to do. Sometimes we don't get there right out of the gate, but we get there, and that's where you are. And I think this is wonderful. I'm going to close the read at that. Remind you to watch your sun, moon, and rising. As wonderful as this is, you don't want to be caught off guard without checking out the other two in case something comes up and may disturb this. You want to know about it ahead of time. So prepare yourself. Um, Remember, you are a self-created original. You're doing all this work. You're being given the opportunity, but you're doing the work. Don't discount that. That's huge. So you should be very proud of yourself. Okay. Have a wonderful November. I hope I helped you in some way, and have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Thank you.